In the bustling heart of the city stood Mr. Rupert's Café, a thriving establishment nestled in the town square. What once began as a humble food truck business blossomed into a beloved hub where patrons gathered for aromatic coffee, freshly baked pastries, and the warm hospitality of its owner, Mr. Rupert. But before we start, smash the like button and make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell so that you won't miss any new stories. Following his late father's footsteps, Mr. Rupert poured his heart into expanding the business. However, the allure of success gradually transformed him. The once modest and compassionate owner began to lose sight of his origins, falling victim to a sense of entitlement and superiority over those less fortunate. As his cafe flourished, Mr. Rupert became indifferent to the struggles of the impoverished. His disdain for charity reflected in his strict policy against assisting charitable organizations and his callous treatment of those seeking aid. Driven by his ambition, Mr. Rupert mortgaged his property and invested all his resources into modernizing and expanding his cafe. The grand opening of his renovated establishment brought him immense joy and pride, basking in the success he had envisioned. However, his arrogance soon manifested in the heartless treatment of a hungry beggar who sought scraps from his cafe. Disregarding the man's plea, Mr. Rupert callously discarded the leftovers in front of the starving individual, reveling in a false sense of superiority. But the wheel of fate turned swiftly. The following day brought calamity as a fire engulfed Mr. Rupert's once thriving cafe, reducing it to smoldering ruins. Desperate and destitute, Mr. Rupert found himself penniless, alone, and humbled by the cruel twist of destiny. Struggling to find a meal, Mr. Rupert sought help from a small bakery. He faced humiliation and had to rely on the charity of others, a stark contrast to his former pride and affluence. Swallowing his pride, he accepted leftover food from the bakery, a poignant moment of realization for the fallen cafe owner. As he attempted to eat his humble meal, he encountered the very homeless man he had scorned. This encounter led to an unexpected bond between them. Sharing his meager meal with the homeless man, Mr. Rupert apologized for his past behavior, acknowledging his own downfall and expressing remorse for his actions. Together, they faced adversity, seeking refuge at a homeless shelter where Mr. Rupert found solace in humility. Determined to rebuild, both men secured employment at a nearby restaurant. Their diligence and hard work led to eventual promotions, pulling them out of destitution and into positions of responsibility. Empowered by their experiences, Mr. Rupert and his newfound friend proposed a charitable initiative, Leftover Love, Free Meals on Wheels. Transforming the concept of waste into an opportunity to assist the needy, they launched a food truck to distribute leftover meals to the homeless. The venture was a resounding success, providing nourishment and hope to those in need. Driven by a newfound purpose, Mr. Rupert and his companion aimed to expand their initiative, dedicating themselves to serving the underprivileged and striving to make a meaningful impact in their community. Their journey from arrogance to humility, from loss to compassion, reflected the transformative power of adversity. Mr. Rupert found redemption not in wealth, but in the empathy and kindness he extended to others, forging a path of goodwill and benevolence alongside his companion.